I said gather around for the celebrity event.
So for those that don't know me, my name is Annette. I've been friends with Rebecca for 35 plus years now. For way too long. But it is quite rare that two women have a 35 plus year relationship. And it's also rare that I'm blessed that I get to call this special woman my sister. So even though we're best friends, I do consider her as my sister. But unsurprisingly, back in kindergarten, that's when Rebecca and I first met in Tiffany, I was really bossy, but only back then. Not now. And the thing is that Rebecca didn't want to have any friends, so we were kind of like a perfect match. So it was great. It was great that that's where it all began. But I'll never forget the first day I was invited to Rebecca's house for a play date. And for those of you that remember the Gables Estates house, you will definitely remember this. So Rebecca invites me after Mass, well, Johnny invites me after Mass to come, and we go, Johnny takes us to Burger King. Rebecca freaks out. She's like, I don't want to go to Burger King. I want to go to McDonald's because I want a Happy Meal. So Johnny leaves Burger King, takes us to McDonald's, and then after we get to her house, and Johnny's like, ay, Rebecca, enseña your dollhouse. And I'm like, oh, cool, we're going to see like a little Barbie dollhouse. And it wasn't a Barbie dollhouse. There was a second floor to her bedroom. And there was this ladder, and there was a doorway, and an address, and French windows, and while you were walking up there, angels were singing. And then Rebecca, as I'm climbing up this ladder, I look around, I'm like, Rebecca, let's go up here and play. She's like, I don't play up there. But let's fast forward to about 7th or 8th grade now. So I'm going to tell you a very special story. So Rebecca and I back then were a little bit kind of like Mean Girls, to a certain extent. But there was this one particular girl that we were just a little bit mean to, and we called her Macker's Crackers.
What?
And I'm not going to bore you with all the stories about Macker's Crackers, but I'm going to tell you what Rebecca did to me. So we went to college, so years passed, we went to college, Rebecca comes back from college, this is one of the summers that she comes back, and Rebecca's running in her neighborhood by her mother's house, and she runs into Macker's Crackers. And I don't know if you know the story about Jesus and Judas, and I'm definitely not comparing myself to Jesus, but I am comparing her to Judas. So, the story goes that Macarena ends up telling Rebecca, are you still friends with Annette? Rebecca goes,
Her life was traumatized.
oh, she did. She says her life was traumatized because of us. But the story goes, she said, are you still friends with her? And she goes, no. She's awful. So, then, after that, Rebecca calls me and tells me, you're never going to believe who I just ran into, and I told her I wasn't your friend. But the best story of who's really awful here is the fact that years later, there's this thing called the internet and social media, and she's our friend. And guess who's across every picture in Rebecca's social media? So what? All of a sudden we became friends later? But putting all the jokes aside, I am really, really proud of this beautiful woman here tonight. And for those of you that don't know, Rebecca opened up an amazing business called Petty Kids. And what I find so admirable about this is the fact that it's this selfless, genuine love that she has for these special needs children. She puts her heart and soul, and she is so passionate about everything that she does there. And all the stress that she deals with it, Tomas is now. But it really is like a selfless thing that she does. She's passionate about it. She loves it. And this community gets this very special, area that these kids get to go to. And I think what's even more special is the fact that now with Tomas, I have gained another friend. So that's yay! Actually, he's probably my better friend. I had a really good quote, but since my paper's stuck here. So, Tomas, there's a very special love that both of you guys have, and I saw it, I think that first time that we made you our Uber driver.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that story. But what I really love about what I see with you is that in the past, 2 years that I've seen Rebecca, I've never seen her more grounded, more confident, and more beautiful than she is today. And I think a lot of that has to do because of you. And she's very blessed to have you, and I'm blessed, to have you in my life as well. So I'm going to end today by saying to you, Rebecca, by this very beautiful quote that I found, to have a loving relationship with a sister is not simply to have a buddy or a confidant, but it is to have a soulmate for life. So I'm glad to be your soul sister forever, and that Tomas is going to be my partner in crime, because if I have to deal with you, I need a friend. I need a friend here. So cheers to the beautiful bride and groom. And now let's welcome the best man.